Page 34, the Sky Pilot. On this page, they're covering the idea of crossing the fourth finger, the ring finger, over the thumb. It's an important move in piano, so we need to be able to do this. It's a bit of a stretch at first, but they're showing different ways of doing it, and I'll cover this because different people teach different techniques on this. The scales cover this. When you start doing the scales 2 octaves or more, you have to be able to do this. Let's look at the right hand. I like to use the music, not the stuff up above. First measure, it's 4-1, and immediately you have to cross over that to get the fourth finger on this B flat. Here. I still think the best way is relax the thumb and simply let it collapse and move the hand over it. You can hold the thumb down and move the hand over. With a little practice, it's a bit of a stretch. You can if you need to. Some people teach that you don't really cross over it. You kind of turn the hand this way and reach over here. Some people teach you learn the other, you turn the other way and go this way. Some people teach you twist out here and go here. Don't let the elbows be flying out when you do this. If this move makes your elbow fly out, you can move the wrist a little bit. This sideways motion on the wrist is not a comfortable motion. We can go up and down, we can twist, but this sideways doesn't work real well. But you can do it a little bit if you have to. Just move it over a little. And do that. You gotta be able to do it in both hands. So now this going from a white note to a immediate white note isn't quite so bad. Or if I have a white note to a black note next to it isn't quite so bad. But here they want you to skip a note and go all the way down here. That's about as far as you ever have to go. Just skip one note and go over. Yeah. In the left hand, look at the second line here. And then immediately you've got to go to the fourth finger on the A. It's the same thing with the other hand. You can move it a little bit if you have to. My feeling is to try and get where you can actually reach it with the thumb. Just reach. Just I'm relaxing the thumb and just moving the hand over it. Here. That takes some practice. But the scales, if you'll do the scales 2 octaves or more, that'll cover that move. Especially if you do that little trill exercise I explained in the scale videos. That helps too. And that's what we're covering here. Now, this is in the key of F major, 1 flat. All the B's are going to be flat. And you have this motion from the right hand all over the plate. So it's 1 and 2 and type thing is common time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then reach up. Now look at the second and third measure. Going from the second measure to the third measure were 2 different phrases. We're ending a phrase, starting a phrase. The fourth finger on that F, so lift up because of the phrase and you just move. You have to look at the keyboard for that one. That's a pretty big jump. That's really what the left or the right hand is doing until you get down to the bottom, the next to the last measure. You're down here. And then you're coming down here. It's the same move you were doing up here, you're just doing it down here. And for the last chord in the right hand, I recommend a 2-5. Because if you take all the notes in the last measure together, all 3 of those, we just left out the C, but it's an F chord. So I would finger it that way, the F and then 2-5 on the AF. And there's staccato. And it's forzando, that's a heavy bang. Give it a heavy bang, it needs it. We need more heavy bang. Left hand, the first line is just chords. And then the second line, the left hand finally gets melody. Fourth finger, B natural. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and reach out. And again, we're between phrases, so we're going to lift up and move down. forth, and then you get down to the last line. You're starting out down here in the left hand, an octave lower, then a treble clef. See that they're introducing these clef signs all over. You never know. Now we're up here. Now it's a bass clef again. Well, make up my mind. And then the last one, thumb, and then cross the second finger over. The reason is because we want to be in this position, but we need this note. So we just stay here and just cross over for one note. Then you staccato, and then that's forzando. That applies to everything. It's yeah. Now, dynamic wise, they don't give you any dynamics at the beginning of this. You don't know how loud or soft you're going to be. So it's really kind of up to you. I'm going to suggest sort of a medium loud. So and that's the melody. That's the right hand here. Keep the left hand soft. Moderato speed is kind of a moderate speed. It's kind of, I have no idea. It's somewhere in the middle somewhere. You figure it out. I don't know. When you start the second line, come down a little bit because we have these crescendos and we want to start a crescendo where I'm going to come down so I got more room to grow. So it's here, and that's the melody. That's the left hand here. You got to get louder. Go up to here. Now come back down where you were and grow up. Now come down. Now you're medium soft. Last line, you're going to start medium soft and you're going to get up to sort of a medium loud. There's not a lot of difference in it. You might want to start this soft, and again it's the melody, it's the left hand. Then the next measure is loud. That's the melody, left hand. Soft, that's the left hand. Right hand has to be really soft. Now both hands together are the same. Softly. Now bang, boom, wake up. And that's really this piece. It's not bad. Let's play it together slowly just to double check notes and rhythms. I'm going to give us 4 counts and let's try it. So the right hand is here to start. Left hand's here to start. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Rest. 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 Rest.